What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Today's video is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to give you an idea of where this market is headed in the long term. So buckle up, get ready, grab your popcorn, do whatever, turn up your volume, because this is going to get quite interesting of where this long-term target will be. Now, with every single analysis that I'm going to do with you guys, I'm going to give you a stop loss. The stop loss is very important. That way you're not risking big amounts of money, and it's optional. But this stop loss would be quite tight. I'll show you exactly where later on. But right now, looking at this resistance level right over here, and we have our support level, that's all we need, guys. We're not going to make this very complicated with harmonics, Elliott waves, and such. I could if I want to, but I'm not, because this support and resistance right over here basically cover everything that we need to know. Now, this resistance level is where seller pressure comes in. All right, similar to what we seen back in 2017 and 2021. We haven't triggered that level yet because there isn't demand, or there hasn't been enough buying pressure. But there could be a chance that we trigger this resistance level. Now, according to previous history, this support level, our demand zone in other words, every time it's triggered, there tends to be a rally to the upside. Second demand zone, rally to the upside, and our third touch, which triggered a somewhat parabolic run to the upside. Now we're headed for a fourth touch. So if history does repeat, expect another continuation to the upside. This could be a parabolic run, just like what we seen in 2020, where it just runs like a rocket on fuel. Or it could go for a nice, sideway accumulation where there's not major pumps. So that's all dependent, all right? Something that I can't predict, but what I do know, according to this basic support and resistance, our next target, give or take, takes us to approximately $500,000. So we're talking give or take, holy crap, 530% return. All right, and the way that you play this in your favor, and this is where our risk to reward comes in, where your stop loss comes in play. I would personally, and this is a personal thing, you can set your stop loss down at 15,000, but again, you'll be risking 80% for 500% gain, which is quite that's freaking wild, right? 80% loss. So personally, where I would be setting this stop loss is right below this support level and our previous low at 59,000, give or take. So I would personally risk 27% for a 530% gain. That's fine with me. All right, so we'll see how this market plays out. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that we'll break below this support level, or will hold above and continue this rally? Something that I have to put on the table, and this is not to scare you guys, but there's always bears in this market, right? There's bulls, there's bears. If bears take over this support level, all right, and it breaks below, there's a possibility that we head down towards a $20,000 level. And then we continue the rally up further. My computer's lagging, like holy crap. Cool, so this is Bitcoin against the USD. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So I'm going to go ahead and analyze our shorter time frame on Litecoin. I'm going to be using our harmonic strategy. Harmonics are very powerful in this game. They give you reversal zones. Right over here, we have our 786 Fibonacci level, which takes us for a possible confluence at, let's find out, So 1.27 to 1.41. Let's find out. So these measurements, I get them from the textbook. I'm not just coming up with these fib levels. but the absolute bottom, according to these harmonic patterns, should be within the 127 to the 141 Fibonacci level. So anywhere within $33 to approximately $38 gives us a nice solid harmonic pattern. Cool. And looking at this right over here, this has confluence with our previous video that we discussed for a possible. So let's see where that 1.13 Fibonacci level is, which takes us approximately to this zone. Same exact level. This is amazing, right? So again, same story follows as Bitcoin. We have our support level. Whenever this zone is triggered, we go for a massive run to the upside. That's where price action is headed in the shorter time frame. And then I expect some kind of rally to the upside. So let's see what this market has prepared for us. If you guys enjoyed this video, do hit that like button. I'm rebranding Swelth.net. So in the comment section below, I want to get your opinion. Pricing, everything will be changed, so ignore all this. So this is what Claude, which is ChatGPT, made me in literally less than 3 minutes. All right. Certified funded trader. There's more coming to Swelth. Way more funding accounts, trading prop firms, your own capital and such. But here's our first layout or template. Our second template I made after finding out, or before finding out about ChatGPT. Let me know in the comment section below which one do you prefer, which one looks more cleaner. I'd like to get your opinions. So without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Without further ado, I'll see you all in the next video.